Today we're going to be going over some of the pistol information in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I got the hard numbers here in front of me, and we're going to be avoiding things that are a little bit more subjective, so we're not going to have any attachments that deal with weapon spread, that deal with audible noise like silencers. This is just going to be things that we can get quantifiable data about. So first off, we've got the P92, a pistol that fires 9mm. It deals 29 damage to an unarmored chest. It has a capacity normally of 15 bullets per magazine. If you put an extended magazine on it, you can bump that up to 20. It's got a full reload time, meaning from a completely empty weapon to a full weapon of 2.16 seconds. And if you have a few bullets left in your gun before you reload, you're going to end up with 1.81 seconds. If you put a quick load on the P92, you're going to see those reload times for a full drop down to 1.65 seconds, and for a partial 1.46 seconds. Not a huge decrease, but it is, it might help in the heat of the moment. Fire rate of 580 rounds per minute, but again, that's kind of hard to get a real hard number on. It's a semi-auto weapon, so I turned on some sort of scripts to fire as fast as I could. There's going to be some variance there, and it does fire very, very quickly is the bottom line. Pretty much as fast as you're going to be able to click is going to be as fast as this weapon is going to fire. Next up, we have the P1911. This is a 45 ACP pistol. It deals 35 damage to an unarmored chest. It has a capacity of 7. Normally, if you put an extended on there, you actually bump it up to 12. It's a much greater percentage difference than what you see in the extended mags for the P92. A full reload is going to put you at 2.16 seconds, and you're going to note that that is the exact same time for the P92. The partial reload is a slight difference at 1.86 seconds, but I'm going to guess that that variance is actually down due to a recording artifact, and that the reload times for both the 1911 and the 92 are probably exactly the same. With a quick load, you're going to see it jump to 1.66 seconds, which again is just barely off what the 92 is, and I'm guessing again that is down to a recording artifact, and a partial is 1.48. That minor difference, again, probably a recording artifact, and we're probably going to see the reality is that there's somewhere in between the two, right around 1.4 seconds for a partial, 1.6 seconds for a full with the quick load. It's getting a rounds per minute of about 515, but again, it's hard to get factors on a semi-automatic weapon due to the nature of the fact that you have to click as fast as you can. I use scripts to try and fire it as fast as I could. I'm going to guess that these weapons actually have the same rate limiter, and that basically they both fire as fast as you're able to click. And lastly, we have the revolver, a 7.62 ammunition revolver. It deals 46 damage to an unarmored chest. Normally, it has a capacity of 7, and that actually is all you're going to get. It doesn't support extended mags, obviously, because it is, in fact, a revolver. It has a rather interesting reload mechanism in that it reloads one bullet at a time. You're going to see that a total reload from 0 bullets to full is going to take you 6.4 seconds. It is, in fact, a very lengthy reload. Now, per bullet, that's about 0.8 seconds per bullet. And there actually is a 1 second warm-up time. So anytime you reload, there will be a 1 second warm-up, and then it's going to be 0.8 seconds per bullet thereafter. Now, this gun actually is rate limited. You won't be able to fire it as fast as you can click, and you get around 168 rounds per minute, but it packs a serious punch, so if you can land those shots, it makes it worthwhile. Guys, I'm Magnum Dopus. Keep crunching those numbers.